Hey guys, how's it going? DinaLightofMind.org, video number 9. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to talk about how we like to make things complicated. And I feel like this little poof is like going way up. Okay, so anyways, because I had an experience this morning, it cracked me up. This woman decided to make things a little complicated for herself. As you're working towards how you want to feel, becoming the person that you want to be, do your best to make it easy, to take the easiest route to get there. Don't start getting yourself involved in all these things to make yourself more valuable or make it more complicated, or wasting your time and energy on other people in situations that are not going to support you becoming the person you want to be. So this morning I walked my daughter to school, and I was walking back, and I was actually reading a text from a client this morning, and as I was walking back, it's a four-way stop, and I waited for the cars to go, and then these cars get ready to go, and that means it's my turn to go. So I'm reading this text, and I'm walking across the street. Don't get me wrong, probably not the brightest thing to do, but I was zoning, just getting stuff done this morning. Anyways, I'm literally in the middle of the street, and I feel something. You can't see me. I feel something. Okay, it was like this close to me, not that far from my body at all. I look up, and it's a SUV. This woman pulled up that close to me as I'm walking across a four-way stop in a school zone. And I just looked at her, and I was just like, you have to be kidding me. And she just started shaking her finger and telling me to get off my phone, and it was my fault, and blah 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 blah. And I'm still trying to wrap my brain. I'm not trying to wrap my brain. It's whatever. So this is a good example of my flip and turn. I wrote a newsletter on that this month, where, I continue to walk, and I'm like, oh my flipping gosh, I'm 47 years old. I don't need a mother. All these little thoughts start to come in, and I'm like, Dina, just let it go. Let it go. It doesn't matter. It's already done. I'm thinking, I should have videotaped her. Dina, let it go. It's already done. So that's also a good example of flipping and turning. Like, as soon as those thoughts come in, you don't have control over it. This lady just decided she needed to complicate things. And so I let it go. I did tell my girlfriend about it. I have a girlfriend in from out of town, and we just kind of laughed. And she's just like, if that were me, she's just like, I'm burning right now. She's like, I think I just would have hit the trunk of her car and went off on her. Funny things. But the point of this is, kind of just stay in your lane. Focus on what you can do for you to be successful and how you want to feel. So I want to be happy. I'm not going to be happy trying to control how other people are behaving. Was it the smart thing for me to do, to walk across the street with my face in my phone? No, but if I see somebody else, I'm not going to freak out on them, and they're not going to hear me if I'm freaking out on them. If I'm really concerned for them, I'm going to walk up to them and say, hey friend, you know what, there's a lot of traffic here. You might want to put your phone away. Something to that effect. Instead of spending a lot of time and energy, because she was in her body just not able to breathe because I had my head in my phone. But really, what does that have to do with her? And so thinking about this for yourselves, what choices are you making? Are you staying in your lane? And don't get me wrong, it takes a village. And I definitely believe that. I definitely totally believe in being honest with your friends and family and people who are open to receiving your input. But when you're trying to control someone's behavior so that you can feel better about yourself, don't. Waste of time and energy. Remember how we talked about vibration? Totally different shift in vibration. Don't do that. Do things that are going to support you feeling good. And pay attention to what you're putting your energy to. So, the other easy example, you want to lose weight. Don't buy the damn candy at the store. Don't buy the cupcakes. Don't get the donuts. Don't go take that route past that shop that you always have to stop at that you shouldn't. Just making things a little bit easy for you, focusing on what you want and how you want to feel. I want to be happy. I'm going to make choices that are going to support that. So I have to share another funny story. So my girlfriend, the one I told you that's here visiting, she took our dogs, her dog and our family dog, to the dog park, huge dog park. and my dog is a runner. He's stinking adorable. Anyways, I guess there was a woman at the dog park. This is a huge off-leash dog park that had her dog on a leash holding it close. And so my dog runs up and wants to play with her dog, and she is literally shooing him away. So why is she complicating things? If she doesn't want her dog to run free with the other dogs, don't go to the dog park. So we were just laughing about what we were attracting today. So that is my big message for today. Don't complicate things. If you're trying to have experiences becoming the person that you want to become, do the things that are going to support that. Don't waste your time and energy on other people's crap that you don't have control over, completely not your journey. Focus on what you have control over. That's your thoughts, your actions coming from your heart. Okay, thanks for letting me share my funny stories. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. Thank you so much for taking the time. Be the light. Do you guys laugh at me every time I try to like turn off the off switch on this? Okay, thank you. I did it again.